So this is Davis, and we're going to teach Davis to focus. Now, this has been a challenging exercise. This is like take 12. What we're doing is we've got a bunch of treats in our hands. Let's show the left hand, and then let's show the right hand. All right, so what we're doing is we have our feet about shoulder, or our knees about shoulder width apart. We have the dog sitting in front of us, and we're waiting for the dog to voluntarily look up at his guardian's face. As soon as he does, she's going to raise the treat up about 6 inches in front of her nose, and then go from her nose towards his head. So 2 movements, looks like like a number 7 or an L.
Focus. Focus.
That was good, except for you say focus too early. You don't want to say focus till it goes in his mouth.
Okay. Focus.
Better, faster.
Focus. Focus.
That one, there are a couple that you've given him where I don't think he was looking at you.
Okay.
Now, right now, his buddy's in the other room or outside. He's whining. This isn't the ideal scenario to do it under, but I think you understand what we're doing, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what I want you to do is practice this inside when it's nice and quiet like this, and preferably when he's going to be taking the other dog for the puppy out for a walk, or the puppy's asleep or something. Then we want to do it where we turn the TV up, the volume up, while we're doing the exercise. At first with just nothing that's dog related. But then I want you to record maybe the dog whisper or something that you have a video of dogs barking. So then after the dog starts being able to do it under radio or TV and different sounds, then we're going to do it where we have the dog barking on TV, but maybe at volume like 3. So it's really, really low. You can barely hear it. And then we're gradually going to do it under different, we're going to keep on raising the volume until the TV is blasting with dogs barking and he's ignoring them and focusing on you. Right now, you can see how easily distracted he was, even though we have treats. This is the first time we're doing it. If you've been doing this a couple times a day for a week or two, you're going to say focus. He's going to sit down and give you laser focus. That's one of the great things about German Shepherds. They're very, very trainable and they have amazing focus once you tap into it. He's a puppy still, but you guys really haven't tapped into that focus, and that's why he's kind of, you know, right now he's all anxious. He's separated from his buddy, where he's like, before the puppy was around, you probably would have had better focus with him. Now, the last little thing about training this exercise or any exercise that you do, training dogs, you're going to get a really good success rate initially. And go ahead and do it now. Well, there you go. And do you have any more in your hands? Okay. I always like to ride the wave. So if he's showing you he wants to do it, whoops.
There it is.
There, you got it? All right. So let's go ahead and try it again.
Focus. Focus.
That was great, except for you said focus too early. But what you'll find is, again, he's going to do it faster and faster. Now, what I was starting to say earlier, is dogs' neurons in their brains start getting tired or fatigued when they do something too often, or too much. So when you first start practicing, anytime you're doing dog training, I always like to do it like a 1 or 2 minute training session max. So if after the first minute and a half, their neurons start getting fatigued and they start not firing as well. This is why a puppy that knows how to do something will suddenly just stop paying attention. He's either tired or his neurons are tired. The longer you practice, the more failures you're going to get. So what I do is I want to, again, put the dog in a position to succeed. So I'm going to make sure that we practice for a minute or two while we're getting a lot of successes. And then, come here, buddy. And then before we start getting into failures, I'm going to stop the exercise. Now, dogs learn through sleeping. So after you do this, he needs to take a nap or sleep, and then you would practice it again later on that day. But you want to practice multiple times a day, very short sessions, until you can say focus, and this is what you get.